So the Commonwealth Summit will be officially opened here in Colombo tomorrow by the Prince of Wales. But already the summit is being overshadowed by the row over Sri Lanka's human rights record. David Cameron has rejected calls to follow Canada and India and Mauritius in boycotting the event, but he says he will press President Mahinda Rajapaksa to launch proper investigations into what he calls the appalling scenes of civilians being killed at the end of the civil war. He'll also raise the concerns of relatives of people who have disappeared, they say, at the hands of the Sri Lankan authorities. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent Jonathan Miller has this report.
Just after 6:30 local time this evening, Prince Charles met Mahinda Rajapaksa, a man whose many critics say has blood on his hands. He is accused of war crimes and grievous human rights abuse. Not many of the 50 presidents and prime ministers attending tomorrow's summit seem too bothered though, although David Cameron has pledged to talk tough. Mahinda Rajapaksa's government scoffed at this today. "We're not a colony," one minister said. The president said he had nothing to hide.
If anyone who wants to complain about a human rights violation in Sri Lanka, whether it is torture, whether it is rape, whether it is, we have a system. You all must respect the system of a country, the culture of a country. People were getting killed for 30 years. At least after 2009, we have stopped it. We have stopped it now. There is no killing at the moment.
As he said this, and just a few miles across town, an everyday human rights crisis was developing, caught by an amateur cameraman. Buddhist nationalists belonging to the ethnic Sinhalese majority are protesting the presence of what they say are terrorist suspects from the Tamil North. By the time we arrived, the protesters have been replaced by police who want to question these terrorist suspects. We were taken in to see them. Here they are, a group of people whose loved ones had vanished without trace. They'd come to Colombo to publicise their plight during the Commonwealth Conference. The Sri Lankan government would prefer all this to remain hidden for now. They told me their stories, abductions of sons or husbands lifted from homes or off the streets. Sri Lanka has more unresolved disappearances than any other country bar Iraq. This is happening as the Commonwealth heads of government arrive in Colombo.
So you can tell your ministers and the prime ministers what's happening in Sri Lanka. What they are telling is not taking place practically. So that's what's happening. They say we can go free, but these mothers, you can see, they are afraid now. They know that the CID fellows will follow them. They know that when they go back, they will be questioned, unnecessary questions. So they are afraid. So I'm responsible because we all invited them.
I'm going to walk down the road in a moment here to talk to 3 plainclothes police officers, senior officers, who I've had identified to me, who are directing this operation. I want to find out exactly why they're here and why this intimidation is going on. Hi, my name's Jonathan Miller from Channel 4. Can you just explain to me what the police are actually doing here today?
I can't understand what. I can't understand English. I can't understand.
You don't speak English?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I ask you, sir, could you just explain to me what is actually happening in this operation today? Because I understand you're actually in charge of it. Why are the police actually here today? Sorry, sir?
Problem with language.
You don't speak English very well.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry I don't speak Sinhala, but I'm just interested to know why the police are here.
You talk police officers.
Okay, but you're police officers.
No. Police officers. You talk police.
But I understand that you are also police officers,
you talk
sir.
Police officers. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. The families want to go home by train, but the police say they can't let them go without questioning. But after hours of waiting and press attention, they suddenly... Please don't walk away, sir. Just explain. Are they safe to go? Why are they suddenly safe to go? Has the situation changed? Is there no threat against them? No threat. They are safe to go. No threat of arrest. So why were the police outside for so long waiting? Why did you inform these people that you wanted them to come to the police station? Unsure whether to trust the police, not to arrest them, and having missed their train north, the Tamil families finally got on the bus. Thousands have disappeared without trace in Sri Lanka. Their loved ones cannot even ask why.